Have you ever had a door slammed shut in your face, only to realize later that it was the best thing that could have happened to you? Today, we'll explore how to turn the pain of rejection into power, guided by the wisdom of the Stoic emperor Marcus Aurelius. Marcus Aurelius wasn't just a philosopher, he was the ruler of the Roman Empire, facing wars, betrayals, and constant pressures. If anyone knew about rejection, whether personal or political, it was him. And yet, he turned every setback into strength. His personal journal, later known as Meditations, wasn't written for the public. It was his private guidebook on how to stay calm, resilient, and wise, even when life seemed to reject him. Those notes still inspire us almost 2,000 years later. Imagine a world where every no doesn't feel like an ending, but a redirection. Rejection doesn't have to be a wound. It can be a compass pointing toward better opportunities and deeper self-knowledge. Rejection hurts because we attach it to our worth. But Marcus Aurelius reminded us, it's not things themselves that disturb us, but our judgments about them. The event isn't what breaks us, it's the meaning we give it. Today I'll share with you 10 powerful Stoic lessons to transform rejection from a roadblock into a stepping stone. Not dry theory, but living wisdom you can apply to your daily life. Lesson 1. Notice your first reaction. Rejection often feels like a personal verdict, but it's rarely a definition of who you are, just a moment in time. By noticing your first wave of emotion, you create space to respond differently. Example, a job rejection doesn't mean you're unworthy, it simply means this door wasn't your door. Marcus Aurelius himself used journaling to capture his first reactions. Instead of letting anger or shame control him, he wrote them down, examined them, and then chose how to respond. This practice shows us that awareness is the first step toward freedom. Lesson 2. Embrace calm. For the Stoics, calm was strength. You don't have to suppress emotions, but you don't need to let them rule you either. When you remain composed, you show that your value isn't up for negotiation. Example, in a heated argument with a partner, calmness prevents rejection from turning into resentment. Marcus believed that calmness was the true armor of the soul. Even as emperor, surrounded by criticism and betrayal, he reminded himself, if you are disturbed, it is your own thoughts that disturb you. Calmness wasn't weakness, it was mastery. Lesson 3. Turn rejection into a mirror. Every no can teach you something. Ask, what does this reveal about my approach, my expectations, or my path? Often, it isn't a rejection of you, but a signal that you're being redirected. Example, a publisher declining your book may lead you to refine your message, or even discover self-publishing as a better route. Rejection as a mirror forces us to see parts of ourselves we might ignore. Marcus treated obstacles not as insults, but as teachers. If a general disobeyed him, he asked, what can I learn about leadership here? Every no became feedback for growth. Lesson 4. Redirect your energy. Don't waste time chasing people or situations that don't choose you. Energy is precious. Spend it where growth happens. Example, instead of dwelling on someone who ghosted you, invest that energy in friendships or creative projects that actually nourish you. The Stoics taught that our attention is the most valuable resource we have. Marcus constantly reminded himself not to scatter his energy on trivial pursuits or on winning others' approval. What we water grows, so water what gives you life. Lesson 5. Keep perspective. Marcus Aurelius journaled daily to remind himself how small his problems were in the flow of time. Your rejection isn't eternal. It's a fleeting moment in a much larger story. Example, the promotion you didn't get today may seem huge, but in 5 years you'll see it as just one stepping stone in a long journey. Think of Marcus writing at night, under candlelight, after leading armies and managing crises. He constantly zoomed out. What is this trouble against the backdrop of the stars or the centuries? Perspective shrinks pain and expands wisdom. Lesson 6. Look for the hidden opportunity. Sometimes a no is protection. It shuts one door so you'll notice the other standing open. Example, being rejected by one client may push you to pursue a project that aligns much more deeply with your values. Marcus captured this truth perfectly. The impediment to action advances action. What stands in the way becomes the way. A blocked path isn't the end, it's the start of a new direction you couldn't see before. Lesson 7. Master yourself. You cannot control how others see you, but you can control how you see yourself. True freedom is dignity in the face of dismissal. Example, when an audience ignores your work online, remember, their silence doesn't erase the value of what you've created. The Stoics called this inner sovereignty. Marcus faced constant criticism as emperor, Yet he reminded himself, be content if the smallest thing you do is in accord with reason and nature. Self-respect is the freedom no one can take from you. Lesson 8. Build resilience. Every rejection is training. Like lifting weights, it tears down so you can grow stronger. What hurt yesterday becomes your power tomorrow. Example: an artist rejected by galleries may build resilience by showing their work independently, developing both strength and independence. Marcus endured betrayal, illness, and loss of children, yet he never collapsed. Each trial was practice in resilience. He believed pain, like exercise, conditions us for strength. Every no is not just survival, it's strength training for the soul. Lesson 9. Practice gratitude. It sounds strange, but rejection can be a gift. Gratitude shifts your view from loss to abundance. Example: a failed relationship might leave you grateful for the lessons learned and free to connect with someone who truly sees you. Marcus wrote often of gratitude, even in hardship. He thanked life for giving him wise teachers, loyal friends, and challenges that build character. Gratitude doesn't erase rejection, but it reframes it, turning loss into hidden wealth. Lesson 10. Choose your path again. Rejection forces you to pause and ask, is this truly the road I want? Sometimes the setback is an invitation to live more authentically. Example: losing an opportunity in corporate life may push you to finally pursue the creative or entrepreneurial path you've secretly desired. Marcus encouraged himself to live in alignment with nature, with what was true and essential. Rejection can strip away illusions and false goals, leaving only what truly matters. When one door closes, the right door may finally open. When you practice these lessons, rejection becomes a teacher, not an enemy. It doesn't end your story, it reshapes it. Remember, your worth is never defined by others' recognition, but by how you see and treat yourself. That's the essence of Stoic life. So the next time rejection arrives, don't ask, why me? Instead ask, what can I learn from this? That's where transformation begins. Rejection will always be part of life, but whether it breaks you or builds you, that's in your hands. Or as Marcus Aurelius put it, the obstacle to action advances action. What stands in the way becomes the way. And maybe that's the real gift of rejection. It reminds us that life isn't meant to go exactly as we plan. It's meant to shape us, test us, and guide us. Every closed door is proof that you're still moving, still seeking, still alive. Thanks for watching. If you found value here, hit like, subscribe, and join the journey into deeper thought. No masters, only the mind. Thanks for watching. If you found value here, hit like, subscribe, and join the journey into deeper thought. No masters, only the mind.